Diablo 4 is finally here, fully released for everyone to enjoy, not just us early accessors. While in early access, Blizzard did release several patches and make some stability improvements, buffed and nerfed some classes, which is what we're going over today. But before we hop over to the Blizzard website and go over those together in detail, I do ask you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and help me grow the channel. Alright, with that out of the way, let's hop on over and go through those together. Okay, here we are on the Blizzard website with the Diablo 4 patch notes. As you can see, they released another one there on June 5th, 2023. Build number 1.0.2F, build 42192 for PC. That fixed an issue that prevented players from successfully progressing through the checkout flow for purchases in the shop. On June 4th, they released another patch, 1.0.2E, build number 42167 for the PC again, stability issues. Fix an issue where stuttering could occur on higher end machines, and a miscellaneous fix where they fixed an issue where some players couldn't type their locale's language during the shop checkout. Made a few shop checkout changes already. June 3rd, 2023, this is the meat and potatoes really, where they did the class changes and the build changes. This is where we're going to focus most of our attention. Diablo 4 build 1.0.2D, build number 42131 for all platforms. This is their reasoning behind what they did. In a nutshell, they just want it to be fair, essentially. And they're saying that it's a journey, not a destination, so there'll be more changes likely. For the barbarians out there, this is for you. Skill changes, challenging shout. Damage reduction gained from skill ranks reduced from 4% to 2%. The legendary aspect changes. Bold chieftain's aspect. Cooldown reduction per nearby enemy reduced from 2.7 and 5.4 seconds to 1.0 to 1.9 seconds. Maximum cooldown reduction from 12 to 6 seconds. Aspect of the Dire Whirlwind. Increased critical strike chance per second reduced from 5 to 10% to 3 and 8%. Maximum critical strike chance bonus reduced from 20 and 40% to 9 and 24%. Item changes. Gore's devastating grips. Explosion damage gained from Whirlwind reduced from 50 to 70% to 16 to 26%. That's a massive reduction. Damage against wreckable objects no longer increases explosion damage. Explosion damage is increased by the first 100 hits of Whirlwind. So it seems to me that the Barbarian got greatly nerfed. There might have been one buff there with the cooldown reduction. Nearby enemy reduced, so that'll go a little quicker, but most of it was nerfs. I'm kind of feeling bad for you barbarians out there. Druid, skill changes. Pulverize, lucky hit chance reduced from 33% to 25%. Lightning Storm, damage increased from 32 to 40%. Grisly Rage, maximum extended duration from kills reduced from 10 to 5 seconds. Class Specialization, Obsidian Slam. Kills required for bonus increase from 10 to 20. Calm Before the Storm. Lucky hit chance reduced from 15 to 10%. Some passive changes. Electric Shock. Damage bonus increased from 5, 10, and 15% to 6, 12, and 18%. And some legendary aspect changes for the druids. Shockwave Aspect. Damage reduced from 90 and 130 to 60 and 100%. Crashstone Aspect. Critical strike damage reduced from 40 and 50% to 30 and 40%. Lightning Dancer's Aspect. Flat damage increased from 0.5 to 0.6 to 0.7 to 0.8. So it seems like they've got a mix of buffs and nerfs for the druid there. Necromancers, that's what I am, and this is a huge positive for us necros out there. Skill changes. Bloodlance. Damage increased from 67.5% to 80%. That is a big buff. Army of the Dead, damage increased from 30% to 45%. Cooldown reduced from 90 to 70 seconds. Bloodwave, damage increased from 90 to 120%. Passive changes, damage increased from 20% to 22%. Grim Harvest, essence gained reduced from 3, 6, and 9 to 2, 4, and 6. So they did get nerfed slightly. Serration, critical strike chance reduced from 0.5, 1, and 1.5% to 0.3, 0.6, and 0.9%. Death's Defense, Maximum minion life lost in a single damage instance reduced from 75, 60, and 45% to 60, 45, and 30%. So making those minions a little bit stronger. Since early access, they definitely changed it from the last beta because the minions were worthless, but they definitely aren't now, and we'll see how they do with this change. Class specializations for the Necros: raise Skeleton. Skeleton Warrior attack damage increased by 10. Golem attack damage increased by 10. For the Blood Golem life drain increased from 40 to 90%. Blood Golem life drain healing from enemies hit increased from 4 to 5%. For the Iron Golem slam damage increased from 25 to 175%. Iron Golem shockwave damage increased from 30 to 40%. Some Paragon board changes for the Necros: Hulking Monstrosity. Golem life and damage bonus increased from 30% to 40% life. Cult Leader, damage increased from 10 to 15%. For the rogues out there, this is probably going to be either the Druid or the Rogue will be my next class after the Necros fully maxed out. For the rogues, Twisting Blades. Advanced Twisting Blades cooldown reduction per enemy hit reduced from 0.25 to 0.1 second. Advanced Twisting Blade maximum cooldown reduction reduced from 3 to 2 seconds, excuse me. Rapid Fire, damage increased from 24 to 30%. Dark Shroud, damage reduction per shadow gain from skill ranks reduced from 0.8 to 0.4%. Dash, enemy enhanced dash critical strike damage bonus from 20% to 15%. Caltrops, damage increased from 30 to 40%. Some passive changes: concussive critical strike chance reduced from 5, 10, and 15% to 4, 8, and 12%. Legendary affix changes for the Rogue. Repeating ricochet chance increased from 15 and 30% to 30 and 45%. For the Sorcerers, skill changes: Arc Lash, lucky hit chance reduced from 30 to 14%. Glinting Arc Lash cooldown reduction reduced from 0.25 to 0.15 seconds. Teleport, Shimmering Teleport damage reduction duration reduced from 5 to 3 seconds. Some legendary affix changes: Aspect of Control, bonus damage reduced from 30 to 40% to 25 to 35%. General miscellaneous class changes for the Druid and the Necromancer minions. Maximum damage over time taken per damage instance reduced from 2% to 1% of maximum life. Paragon board changes for rare nodes. Player attack speed nodes reduced by 50%. That is a massive nerf. Glyphs. All glyph bonus scaling has been reduced by 34%, except for the following: critical strike damage glyphs bonus reduced by 66%. Vulnerable glyphs bonus reduced by 66%. Glyphs bonus to rare nodes reduced by 50%. Glyphs bonus to magic nodes reduced by 40%. Glyph bonus to cold, fire, lightning, non-physical, physical nodes reduced by 62%. They massively nerfed the glyphs there. Massively. I haven't made it that far for those glyphs, but whatever they were seeing, they weren't liking, obviously, because those were huge numbers to get reduced by. Monster changes. Significantly reduced the spawn rate of treasure goblins within PvP zones. Bug fixes. Fix the name for the Lightbearer mount. The go-to shop button for the wardrobe will now properly open the shop. Fixed an issue where if a sorcerer uses Deep Freeze and is affected by another effect that would freeze them, it caused them to be permanently stunned. They did some more miscellaneous stability and crash fixes. And so that covers their class changes for the buffs and nerfs. That's really the meat and potatoes, but we'll finish out here with the rest of them. June 2nd, 23, they released patch 1.0.2C build 4.2.1.2.2 for PC, and this is just another stability fix. Fix an issue where players using high-speed NVMe SSDs would experience game freezes upon startup. Various issues that caused crashes have been fixed. So that was a lot to unpack and go over, but as you can see, like we said before, the glyphs were massively nerfed, massively, and I'm not sure why, if that was involving PvP issues or people just going too fast through storylines or what they were seeing as to why they felt the need to massively change the glyphs. If you experience something, let me know in the comments as to why you think they did the glyphs hit them so hard, but I don't know. I'm happy about the necromancer changes because I'm a necromancer. So yeah, I can't complain. A lot of the other classes got nerfed and a mixture of buffs, but the biggest nerf here was definitely for the barbarians. So I would expect that they are going to fine tune these even more. I don't think this is by any means their ending point. Because like they say right here, it's a journey, not a destination. We want more class builds to be fun, powerful, and competitive within reason. So I'd expect we'll see more patch notes, more patches, just stability issues, and fixes and things like that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about their changes, if it's affected your builds. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next patch notes update, and I hope to run into you in Sanctuary.